Right. Next morning, you make your way down to the loading dock, and there are a few people waiting for you there. It's like 4, 5, 6 people who are actually, well, you would call them civilians, really, but they're like a couple of women, a couple of men, and they're just standing there, apparently waiting for you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. As soon as gentleman speaks, basically, one of the women comes forward and says, we know why you're here, and we want to offer our gratitude and bless you in your endeavor. We pray you safely return with our comrades. And
hopefully we will. Our aim is to find them and bring them back.
She turns around and says, we thought we should have these things. And 4 people step forward, 1 for each of you, and they offer you little trinkets. One is a necklace with a medallion from Mira. One is a commemorative coin of the founding of the 3 guilds. One is a small book of myths from the Old Horizon. And one is a lucky amulet, as it's described to you, bought on Ship City itself, in Mady Row. So they are offering them to you as good luck tokens. There's a mechanic in this game called Trinket. It's not called Trinket, is it? Memento? Something
Memento.
Like that.
Memento.
Keepsake is actually what it's called.
Keepsake.
Keepsake.
And if you don't have one yet, you can use one of these. And the way that works, basically, at any point, if you want to push or you want to have any other way of losing hope, you can instead use your momentum once per shift.
Keepsake. Okay.
Or once per session.
What if you got 2
once per
keepsakes
session,
then?
actually. Once per session.
Can you have 2 keepsakes then?
No, you should have one. You already have one, don't you?
I already got one, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to pick one of these up, feel free.
Oh, just to show my gratitude, I will take one, but obviously I have one. But
yeah, you can't double up. You can choose which one.
Hilariously, the keepsake I want to take, someone obviously put on the sheet, and it's in German, but it's obviously the same keepsake.
Okay.
Buch über Mythen und Legend des 3 Horizons. So I'll take the Legends of the Horizons.
Takes me back to your Hummelchen. Remember the Hummelchen?
You wouldn't believe I worked for a German company for 5 years, would you? Anyway.
Karima, the doctor.
I'll take the lucky medal or lucky medallion.
Yeah.
Is that the one from
Lucky
Mira?
From Ship City?
Mm-hmm.
And I will take the one from Mira.
Okay, I can.
It's a medallion or
I'll
it's a
take
coin?
the coin then.
I'll just put it on the screen again. If it lets me. Let's have a look what it lets me. No, that didn't work.
No.
So, necklace with a medallion from Mira, a coin of the founding of the 3 guilds, small book with the myths, and a lucky amulet.
Okay.
Lucky amulet then.
Okay. It's for flavor, really, which one you use.
Yeah.
Right. And then you set off?
Yep.
I'm going to skip over
We
that.
Oh,
thank them, though.
I'll do a sort of safety check over everything, make sure everything's okay before we head off. Though, yeah.
With what?
I'll check the crawler, make sure it's all in fit working order. Just double check everything. Everything's tightened up properly.
Do a quick perception roll.
Okay.
Yeah, all seems good.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Should do that as a blind GM roll, really.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Okay, and then the blessings of the 3 be with you, they say, and off you go. So you make your way on the surface crawler. You've got the map. The thing is, satellite navigation doesn't really work here because the thing is spinning so quickly and so on. So you basically have a ground following map that allows you to navigate. But yeah, it's on the dark side now. So you're actually using your big beams, headlights, and finding your way through these dusty plains and rocky plains and so on. Oh, just the background has just changed to kids on bikes. That was the other week. Excuse me a second. Yeah, and as you drive along, for a moment, you feel shuddering. There's a lot of bouncing and shuddering going on anyway, but you feel like there's something else going on. There's a different frequency coming through. And then everybody notices that this grumbling sound is going on. There seems to be an earthquake going on right now, a shake. So, can we do a quick driving test, please?
And that would be me?
Yeah, one of you, I think you're the driver.
Who's
You
got the
have a
best
bonus.
agility?
I normally lead the way.
You have a
So
driver.
don't normally me, I'm the
Let
driver.
your driver do it because your driver gets +2 while they're in ground vehicles.
So
Okay.
I get +2, so
it's agility.
and I just add this manually, right?
Yeah.
And is it gear or is it base?
That would be base, because it's a talent, it's not gear that allows you to do it.
Okay.
And in theory, you could say the crawler gives you another die, but look, you've got 2 successes, that's plenty. You manage to actually just about hold this together, and then you see in front of you a crack just jumping open.
Oh,
Slam
Across
on the
frame.
brakes.
Slam on the brakes, you manage to actually stop before this and navigate your way around it.
Sorry.
Oh, you did a good job there.
That was
Yeah.
close.
Hey, great job, Messima. Great job. Hey, by the way, I didn't say it before I meant to. Look, sorry about the whole Coriolis mask thing. Didn't mean it. You know,
Hey.
it just came out.
Hey, I got you your stuff. Everything's all good. I turn to Jerriman, and I say to Jerriman, I'm just going to look around to see if I can see if the vehicles have been injured at all underneath. So I look underneath the vehicle to see if anything has been damaged because of the sudden braking.
All right, yeah. Do a perception test.
And whilst he's doing that, I'm going to just observe around to see if the maintenance crew have been following us.
Do me a perception test. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the crawler, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been shaken a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be like broken. Suspension is all good. Jerryman, you don't think anybody's following you now? It's hard to see because it's quite dark, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you're pretty sure. So, I'm going to jump ahead slightly. So you drive another 20 minutes, and then you come to this location that you've been given. There's a colossal fissure that slices through the asteroid surface. There's a jagged scar that plunges into the unknown depths below. The edges are quite ragged. Looks like it's freshly torn open. And there's another crawler parked there on the edge. All dust covered. And slightly slid down into a new hole that must have opened up.
Mm.
But probably serviceable if you just winch it out.
Mm.
I've got a winch.
Yeah,
I know.
let's get it out.
Have we got enough room
We may
for
need
4 or
another
5 people in our crawler? Like, if we had to bring 3 or 4 people back, would they fit in this crawler?
It would be a squeeze. Would be a right squeeze. Right.
It's
Okay,
always
yeah,
good to have
let's...
a spare vehicle just in case.
Do you want to... Yeah, so let's winch that.
Just winch
Let's
it
winch
out.
it out now. Get it out there. By the way, I've let Tarek out of the cage because I don't feel comfortable with Tarek being caged. So unless there's an absolute necessity, Tarek lives on the bird staff that I have apparently got with me.
Right.
Which I assume is like got a cross thing for the bird to rest on.
Let's do a quick winching. Just so
Strength.
shall it be strength? Well, the winch is really doing the work, right?
Yeah, it's not us pulling.
So just have a look what else we could use.
I've been
logic.
given.
stick.
Yeah, I reckon logic.
Yeah. But using machinery.
I've got logic 5. Do people want me to roll?
Okay,
I
so
can
the
use them.
gear.
You can assist
So-
if you like.
So for the gear, I give the bonus of 2.
Yeah.
I'll
And
assist.
base is fine. You're assisting, so that gives me 1 more base.
I'll assist as well.
Oh,
Whoa! Whoa!
I like this
Man.
game.
You're like, yeah.
Man,
yes.
we're good at winching. Turns out we're winch masters.
Female. I'm a lady.
Oh, sorry. Winch.
I'm a big lady. I'm a big Coriolite lady.
Doesn't mean
Winch
you're
folk.
the mistress of the
Only
winch.
2 females, 2 men, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you manage to pull that other crawler out and get it ready. Because it takes some time and there's some really good effort, I'm going to take one of your supply for that. Now, I'm going to track the group supply. If you want to individually do it, you can. Or you don't have to.
You deal with that.
So you're now on the delve map. This is a little bit like a board game.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing you will have to do is do scan, and that's your scout who does the scan. That's just to get the layout of this place. So you have to ignore the blight levels that are indicated because you don't know about them yet. But
no worries.
I'm sure this will work. The question is just how long it takes you.
So I get +1 die for scanning a ruin.
Yeah.
From my talent. And I've got a deep scanner which adds 1 as well. So I've got 2 dice bonus. And is a scan roll a logic roll, or a perception roll, or
I think, let me just double check.
We assisted anyway.
I have all of this in your handout on the rules, by the way, if you want to have a look at the rules. For this, the delve. Let me see whether I can show this.
Rules reference. Oh, yeah, got it. Thanks, buddy. Sorry. The delve.
If you look at the delve, number 9 on there.
Scanning the ruins. Here we go.
Martin, before you roll, Martin asked if he could.
Yeah, can we assist?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I'm sure you can
assist.
Roll for logic.
Yeah, I can assist also.
So we can all add an extra dice.
Yeah, up to 3 extra dice you can have.
Yeah.
So
that's 3 plus 1 from me is
Talent.
4 plus
gear.
1 for gear.
So that you're probably at maximum dice already, aren't you? Oh, there you go. Do you want to push that?
No, I'll pass. Thanks for asking.
1 success is all you need.
I'll just take that 1 success and ride that wave.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to send good old Tarek down to have a bit of a scan for blight on that subject. So once we get the map back, I'll so we're not blind. So that basically means we're not blind. That's all it means.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to send the bird down. Rolls for insight modified by appropriate talent. I worked this out before.
That's right.
So the talents I'm using are, I think it was bird handler, actually, getting information from the bird.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
So that's +2 dice, 1 for me being companion, 1 for the talent, and the bird has, I think, 2 dice as well. Does it have 2?
So insight modified by an appropriate talent. Let the bird go. As the bird returns, you then have to commune with it.
I'll roll the 8 dice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, got 1 success. Okay, only 1 though.
Now, one of the questions I have for the game is basically whether that would be the whole ruin, or whether you could only ever look, 6 depth markers ahead or something, which I think would make more sense.
I guess.
I thought it was actually explained in the rules.
Yeah, I thought so as well, but I couldn't find it again anymore. And then depending on how many successes you have, you can look further, right? But let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you now have the layout in front of you. So it's vertical. Yeah, so it's basically the big tunnels goes down. You can see that there's some sort of dome-like structure right at the bottom. I made it a bit clearer for the depth. So you're talking about 11 levels down. The hexagons with a number in it, they are basically indicating blight levels. And I think the bird usually wouldn't actually tell you exactly what it was. It just would say low or medium or high. But that's the information we have in the Quickstart. You will also see at the top right, you've got scan time, structure depth, 488 meters, registered life forms, none. You know...
We get that from the scan, yeah?
That these life form readings don't have a terrible large range. So that doesn't mean that there's no life in the ruin.
Okay.
I need to sort of retcon this a little bit, because it doesn't make sense what it says on the handout.
Maybe that's the scan from the surface. That's all you can get at that point.
That's how I rationalize it. I put the token of the bird right at the top. Now the next thing we need to do is the delve. And the delve is a little bit like the journey in Forbidden Lands. So we need somebody who leads the delve, and that's your good man, Jeraman. And what you do to lead the delve, do you know?
I do an agility check,
Yeah,
and I get a bonus of +2.
that's right. So you go down the hole, essentially. Agility with any talents. And that's the thing for me. This is not a climbing roll. So I don't want you to use the rope or the grappling hook for this one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it's not just
I'm
climbing.
assuming certain scenes you may need to use a rope. But it's just a general exploration, and as a dig, you just use your base skills. Okay.
And what we're trying to do here, and I think you can probably assist with these, what we're trying to do here is get as many successes as possible. For each success, you basically go one marker down in this shift, in this time frame.
Can we help also?
Yeah, it's one of those questions. It's not actually ruled out in the quick starts rules. It's not ruled in either. But for the interest of getting through the game, why not? If you want to, you can.
Okay.
I have to say that I actually think it's much more based on travel in the One Ring.
Yeah.
And in that game, actually, you can't.
That's
So,
Okay.
No, that is true.
yeah, so the leads of each of the roles basically do their thing.
Okay, let's try it without initiative.
Let's-
If you
let's
really
see
don't
how
make
it
progress, then I'll let them help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Because
with
last time I played this took far longer than it should have taken.
Well,
Success.
one success.
Do you want to push it?
Lots of ones.
So you go one level down,
Okay.
which now means you are spending a supply.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also will roll now for an event. So at the end of each delving shift, basically, there's definitely an event. The question is just what it is. So I've made a little table here for it. And with the help of Paul, I've made a little macro that automatically adds the delve depth as a roll modifier. So I rolled a 1, I think. Yeah. So, as you lower yourself into the depth, a pale haze surrounds you, reducing visibility to just a few meters. The beams from your lanterns are dulled by the haze. The sound of climbing are muted within it. It's difficult to determine what's up and down and where your fellow explorers are, even when they are just above you. What strange world have you descended into? Everyone in the group roll an insight. If you fail, you lose 1 hope.
Insight. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not very insightful.
No. You lose 1 hope. Miss you up.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Man, that's not good.
All
Oh, an all-round failure.
Yeah.
right.
You're all a bit daunted by this mist and this haze and this thing that's going on here. Now I've taken your supply away. We've done the event. We've moved you on the map.
We lose 1 hope, right?
Taken another heart. Was it heart or hope? Sorry.
Hope.
My apologies.
Hope.
Hope. Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. Cool.
That's what it said, wasn't it?
Oh, there we go.
Hope. Yeah.
By the way, the thing about the bird is actually that if I fail a roll with the scan with the bird, blight goes up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was the side effect.
Okay. So next one. We are basically doing this rinse and repeat now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So at each level we do a scan, and each level we do a...
You don't need to do the scan. The scan
Just
was
the delve.
once. What you need to do is the delving roll again. Lead the delve.
Here we go.
And
That's
hopefully we've got more successes.
Oh, that's
3,
way better.
4, 3.
That's much better.
So we move 1, 2, 3 to this level. That might actually move you across in a minute. Next thing is we're going to go 1, 2, 3 down. We're going to take 3 supply. 2, 3. And then there's a blight indicator. See the blight there? The 1 at the depth that you're now at?
Yes.
So that means each of you have to roll your delve protection suite. Remember, you may have to do that manually at the bottom. Or you can key enter it, /R whatever D6. And that tells us how many blight protection you get. As long as you have 1, you're not going to suffer any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So ignore my one.
Sheriman. If you don't have any
Okay.
protection from this roll, you basically lose 1 heart. You get the 1 blight damage.
Okay, so I got 1 success, so I'm good.
Who's only got 2 there? Remember, you may look at the Delver at the blight protection level. There's only one of you who should have 2.
Okay.
That's Jaraman.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I have
Oh,
yeah, I'll roll again.
So you have
Okay,
to roll manually.
oh, okay.
So Messima, but you're fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
on your 2 dice, you had 1 success. I'll let that stand.
Okay.
Huh?
No zeros.
I've got rubbish sleep.
No 6s, you mean?
Little,
No
no
success.
sixes.
No 6s. So you also lose 1 heart. This time it's heart. It's
Okay.
the impact of the blight coming through.
I haven't succeeded in any rules from the beginning of the game.
Oh dear. Now we roll for the event, and we have the same again. Now that shouldn't happen. If it happens again, then basically I need to look at the table and take the next event down. So this is a little manual.
That's
And-
inside again, right?
No, that's exactly it.
Instead of
Instead,
bonus
you're going to have this one here. Let me just put it on.
No.
So, search text. I put that on the wrong thing. So, dusty descent. You notice it on your suit first. Tiny specks of purple dust particles. And then it surrounds you. A cloud of dust flakes whirling in the air. It covers your visor, clogs up your breathing filter, hinders visibility. It feels like you're delving down into a whirlpool of dark cinders pushing up against you from the depth below. The Delver, Jeremiah,
Yeah.
rolls for perception. Success, you find your way quickly. Otherwise, you lose 1 extra supply.
Come on.
You lose 1 extra supply. So-
You cannot push, right?
No, but not on this sort of thing, I don't think. Or maybe you can, but then you would lose 1 hope at least.
Yeah, when you only got 3 dice, your push is really going to succeed.
Yeah.
You cannot, during the rule questions, when you push, you don't push the ones also. So you only, in this case, you push only the 2 dice.
That's right.
That's how I understand it.
Okay.
That's how I
It is how
understood
it's
it.
written.
That's correct.
Yeah. So if you added any extra 1s, then you'd get 2 or 3 possibly.
Hopeless.
Yeah.
So, that was that event. Now you're coming to, there's a
side
branch.
tunnel, is that right?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch that, Thomas.
No, that's what you said. Yep. No,
Okay, there's a branch, but that's blocked, so that one doesn't give you any alternate routes. So we're back to the delving roll.
Okay, come on. Let's have another good roll.
You've got dust, you've got these flakes going around. This is not fun, is it?
2 successes is good.
2
Yeah.
successes. 1, 2.
3 dice. Good.
So 1, 2. We're now at level 6 down. Getting deeper and deeper and creepy. Now there you have passed a blight level, so you will have to do the blight roll again. But first of all, let me just reduce your supply. And then you can do your protection roll.
And that's just the same as
Yeah.
last time. Yeah.
Okay. 1 success from my
Oh
side.
dear, the blight is getting you.
Oh, that did not go well. Yeah.
1 more? Who's missing?
Oh,
You got it?
I still got the 1.
You
but
still got it.
I just have to roll manually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do that next time. So, something as you climb down, you looked up that extra shaft to the side and think, no, that's blocked. We can't do anything down there. So you descend further in, and something sends your compass is spinning. Your lanterns are starting to flicker a little bit, and something is tugging at your tool belt. This is if your equipment has come to life by some weird stuff, like pieces of your equipment float away from you, rotating as if caught by a visible axis of freak magnetic storm. So everybody needs to do an agility roll. And if you succeed, all is good. If you fail, you have to lose 1 item of an encumbrance of 1.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
But we can.
Ability.
But we can push.
You can push
Yes.
these. Yeah, they are ability rolls, or attribute rolls, I should say. So you can.
Okay. So I'm desperately grabbing all my stuff, and I succeed, which blows my brains. So he's like, Yarn's got it all wrapped in his arms. A book starts to float off, and Petit grabs it and brings it back.
So the only person I see here is Messima, who's failed.
I did.
From your kit, choose something that's got a weight of 1.
Karina, she never loses her equipment. She's very attached to her rifle. So
Yeah, the other game we played, it was Karima who
I-
actually lost something, and she just said, "I don't need this. The breach charge just flies away."
So the weight has to be 1?
That's what it
Yeah.
says. I guess you could, in theory, have 2 half weights and then make 1. Like some items are half weights, but it can't be tiny items.
Shit.
Lose
I'm
your food. Come on, lose your food.
no, but my
Supply.
food weighs nothing.
No,
My
the
food weighs
supply
nothing.
weighs half each. You could lose 2 supply as a party if you wanted to. Just keep in mind, to get down here, at the minimum, you need 11 supply.
Oof.
And to get back up, you need at the minimum 11. So that's 22.
I'm going to
Got 34.
lose.
That's
I'm
not
I'm going to lose my grape rifle.
Your
Ooh.
shotgun. Grape rifle
My
shotgun, yeah? You know that.
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh?
That's a sad moment.
yeah, but it's
I've got you
just
covered.
real. It's more realistic that
Sure,
it's something
yeah.
important.
No.
It floats away.
Yeah.
Floats away. Okay, so next delving roll, right?
It's over.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Come on.
Come on, come on,
Give
come
me-
on,
give me
come
some
on.
more
Do it,
tips.
Yereman.
German stew
Oh.
to the
Do
rescue.
it again.
Beautiful.
Yay!
2.
Shooting down those levels.
So 2 levels down. 1, 2.
Wow.
Just,
Yeah.
This is the deeper have we gone before? Let's say so.
yeah. As I said that all the time. You're level 8. It's just, it feeds my macro for the dice roll.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I mean for our group, probably this is the
The deepest.
the deepest.
You've been on
run we
delves
have.
before, and this is a
No.
relatively small one, so
Okay.
you
Okay.
probably have been deeper than this, I would guess.
Okay. Easy job.
All right.
So I
Are
turn
we rolling
to.
protection? Oh, sorry.
I'd like to turn to Jan and say, do you want Tarek to go and check this extra way down? See what's.
Look, I was planning to keep Tarek sort of ready for when we get to the deeper parts of the delve where the blight's really strong. So, because Tarek can do the whole cleansing the area, which seems like a really good idea.
But I see on the scanner that there's something there possibly.
Oh yeah! Wow. Okay.
Maybe you can use your eyes. Maybe you can
I
do
can
that
see-
eye
no,
thing
no,
that you do.
Yeah. No. Look. Hey, Tarek. Oh god, that's 2 points of energy though. That's a bit of a burn.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a burn. They've only got 3 energy or 4 energy. I can't remember.
So
4.
So
3
4,
basic, but this
but
one's got
then
4.
how far down is that?
Looks like 1 level.
Yeah.
Just goes 1 level. So.
Can we just do the admin before we do
Yeah.
this? So the admin is...
Yeah.
I think I've taken the supply, but you need to do your blight protection rolls again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Sorry
the
to have
events,
interrupted.
And then you can do the other things.
Yeah. Nothing for me. I taken more. Ouch.
Yeah, I good. I said,
Sharima has 1 protection this time.
Thank God I've got that much heart. That's all
Martin,
I'm saying.
have you rolled yet?
Yeah, I failed again.
It's me.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Just getting my 5d6.
Always Douglas.
It's always me. I'm always last. But I
Oh,
rolled the
there.
right dice.
And
I got a
and
6.
That's all that matters. That is goodness. All right.
Okay, so you know what to do? How are we doing for
Yeah.
heart, everybody?
Well, I started with 11, so I'm in a not
Good.
bad place.
I'm down to 4.
So let me come to this branching of the side tunnel.
7.
The
Yeah,
first-
so we'll send the bird down just to. I'll go.
Let me just
Sorry,
explain
my
a little
apologies.
bit before you make
Yeah.
this decision. So the first bit was roughly just a chasm through the rock. You can see that roughly to the first junction. This bit is now shaped and trimmed and dressed walls, so they're smooth. But this where you are now, there's a perfectly circular tunnel going off to the left. It says left, but looks like right to me. The opening is partly obstructed by rubble from a landslide. If you wanted to get through there, it's a tight squeeze. So you would have to take off heavy delving suits, for example. Or you could blow up the landslide with a bit of explosive. Yeah. If you wanted to go down there, but you don't have to. So you're sending the bird down.
Yeah, I think the bird will fit without needing to do any of those things.
Yeah, he would fit. Or she.
And they get no bonus, which is a bit sad. I don't think is it getting, do we agree that does it feel like it's getting information from the bird? So would I get my talent as well as my companion? That's the only question I have for you.
When it returns and wants to tell you about what it found, I would say yes.
So no. Or yes? Yes or no? I'm just
Are you using the seeing through its eyes?
The talent. Yeah, I'm using the scrying eyes.
Yeah, I'll give you that. You're getting information from the bird.
Okay, all right. So 1 for companion, 1 for talent. Rolling the dice.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, 4 successes again.
You should be able to bang some of these, right?
Yeah, I know. So many times now.
There is no like alien. What you call it?
Even the normal Coriolis, you can use the extra successes for something.
For questions, for things like that.
Yeah.
For extra effects.
Oh, for critical successes, extreme successes. Anyway, I'm looking through the bird's eye, so I'm just like, I'm chewing on a Syrah leaf now. I've like opened up my faceplate for a little bit, jammed one in, chewing on it. I'm chill. I'm oming in the corner. And I'm watching through the bird's eyes as it zips down the corridor. What does it see, man?
It sees at the end of this a very dusty chamber. It's circular, lots of rubble everywhere, some strange carvings on the wall, maybe. Hard to say.
Oh, I'm good at interpreting carvings.
You also, it's just because the bird, doesn't. It just looks like there's huge grooves running through one side of the wall here. But you also see a crumpled and unhealthy-looking explorer's delve suit. So there's somebody who's collapsed there, and looking at them with a bird swooping in, you basically can see that they must have had a broken leg or something, and they tried to look after it. But there's no life sign, there's no reaction to the bird flying in.
Yeah, so I'll get the bird to land. So, hey, Tarek, just like tap on their faceplate, man, see if they wake up, yeah. All right, there's a body down there. So remember the bonus was like, I think like 1,000 or something. So just saying, like, I don't want to be too judgy or, inspire you to operate just on a commercial basis.
There, yeah? You don't see an artifact. You just see this.
On our way out there, yeah? Maybe. Yeah. We got time on the way out.
We're not getting paid any money to bring back people. We're just getting paid money to go.
I would say with all those extra successes, your bird actually manages to read the name tag of the person who's there.
Yeah, perfect.
And that's Rov Anchor.
It was one of the 4, right?
Yeah.
There they are. All right, I think we mark it. Bird's tapping on the faceplate. Any sign of movement?
Yeah,
they like waking up.
This was the driller, one of the drillers.
Yeah, look, I think we found Rov. I think we mark it on the map. I don't think we're bringing Rov back though. This looks a bit unsafe, guys.
If there's time on our way out, we should try and get him because his family will want his body recovered.
Yeah, fair. Good point, Jeremy.
If there's time on the way out.
Let's head, because I'm going to have to blow this up. So let's head down first, and on our way back up, we'll get the body.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Just
I don't want. There's so much instability up there and because there's collapse, we don't want to create more. So, and the dust, right? So let's be a little. But we'll get the body. I still got the winch. Only lost my gun. We're good.
Are we sure he's dead?
Well, the bird's like nothing, man. He's been in the blight for like days now, and like you saw the other guy. It doesn't feel good. One question. So, Frank, You said that there were glyphs or glyphs on the wall, like that sort of thing, yeah?
Yeah, they're quite hard for you to see through the bird's eyes, but there is some stuff in there.
May I please make a comprehend? May I examine the glyphs through the bird's eyes, please?
You can, yeah. It says here there are dark geometric patterns that seem to.
Okay, you can give me the quick answer, which is it's just fluff and bubble.
It is
but
fluff and bubble.
I'm going to try it. Okay, all right, awesome. I examine them, note them, put them in a book, move on.
It says here, the short version, the patterns on the wall are different from the tunnels where you are and seem to have some sort of function, although they are dark and inert. That's all it says.
Okay, good. Okay, I scribble them down on a book and the bird comes back. All right, we move on. We have examined.
Hey. Let's go delving.
Go delving.
Let's go delving.
I've got kids on bikes in the background again. I keep forgetting time's up.
Only one success this time.
One success. That's only one level down. That's not so much. How come?
Yeah, that's good.
Are you bad delver? Are you starting to doubt yourself yet?
You can push. Oh, no. We lose hope.
No. You've got that.
You got that one. Okay.
Down one level. So, same tricks. We're going to take one supply. You're going to take your delve suit protection.
Hey.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah, the blight
Yeah,
is
one as well.
eating you up. So the slower you descend, the more you get exposed to blight.
I've only got 3 left.
Remember,
Yeah, I
you
got
can
6
rest.
heart left.
You can get your bird to clear an area of blight and rest for a little while.
And what does that do when we rest?
You can try and sanitize or decontaminate yourself.
Right, okay.
Or it can restore health, heart, and hope a little bit. Resting one shift.
So do we want to rest now?
Because
I guess one push.
we've got a tough period ahead, haven't we, now with the blight?
Yeah.
And we'll say you need 2 successes at each level, yeah?
No. That's just the blight levels. So for the protection against blight, you have to roll 2. Otherwise, you suffer.
Yeah.
But the progress is the same. You basically, in 2 more successes, you're at the bottom.
Yeah, I guess we need to rest before we go into this dangerous zone then.
Let's play it safe.
Yeah.
Let's have a period of rest.
All right, so I'll get the bird to clear the area of blight, which actually requires a roll, by the way. It's not a given. So what's its clear blight ability worth? Plus 2 dice. Okay, so that's plus 3.
You still have an event as well.
Okay.
We will have to.
Actually, and I'll use the candy. I'm gonna double down on this. So I'll use one of my 2 candies, which gives me another bonus of 1 die, and is a gear bonus.
Got a lollipop.
Roll many dice. Please get
Nice.
more than 1 success.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
I'll take that. All right, so the zone is clear of blight. Now we can actually get someone to help us do desanitization if someone's feeling it. You can either rest and get 1 back, or people can help each other and roll logic rolls. And if we get the logic roll up, you get more than 1. So it's the number of successes the person rolls.
Very well explained.
It's the medic that does that.
Yeah.
It can be anyone. It just has to be, but device. Who's got a device that will help
I think
sanitize?
the medic has an advantage.
I don't have any device for my gear. I got a rope, many dose, ammo reload, chromatic flash, expendable shield.
Okay. What's your logic,
4.
Kareem? Sorry?
4.
All right, so why don't I do 1 person, because I've got hope, like I've got heart, I've still got 7 heart, because I started with 11. I'll do whoever's less problemed, and then maybe Karima, you're rolling how many dice?
For the logic, 4.
Okay, all right, well maybe I'll do the more damaged person. All right, who's got the lowest amount, whose heart? I've got heart 7. Who's got the lowest heart? You got 3. Yeah, wow, Jeremy, we need to help you. Okay, I'll roll to see if I can assist Jeremy to recover.
Okay.
And he does have a sanitation kit, eh?
Who's got a sanitation kit?
Somebody has one.
German.
I do.
Ah, let me borrow your sanitation kit, Jeremy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go.
How many bonus dice does it give
Plus
me?
2 to logic.
Nice one.
That's +2 on the roll, yeah. It should actually be
And
gear
Mohammed,
die.
do you want to roll for someone else?
We'll roll.
Or do you both just want to rest and get one
I'm resting.
back?
Yeah.
I'm resting.
If
I've only
you
got
both rest, you'll get one.
There you go. 4 successes.
Oh, yes! Boom!
Good roll. Dish them out.
That's where we needed it.
You're on fire.
Oh. Do you want me
It's
to?
3 4s in a row, I think.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to
I'll
try
get
to
4 back.
cleanse you?
Is that what that means? I'll get 4 back.
Yeah, that's what it
Uh-huh.
means.
Dido?
Do you want me to cleanse you, Ian?
Well, the thing is, if you cleanse, you don't rest.
Oh, okay.
So the question I was asking is, are you better off both of you just to get 1 point each
Okay.
I would be.
and not
I would.
roll the dice?
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
Okay.
Like the logic was, I have still got 7 heart left,
Okay.
even though I'm...
And I've got 8 heart, so I'm fine.
All right. All right. Cool. So I don't rest because I do that action, and that takes my action for the shift.
Yeah.
And then Karima and Nasima both get 1 heart back. And Jeremy, you get 4.
Awesome.
Nice.
I'm up to full.
Good. That was
Do we
useful.
recover? Do we recover hope as well when
Yeah.
we rested?
1 hope.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll get hope back as well.
Oh, do I get a hope back because I was doing that? Or because I wasn't resting?
Yeah, I think you were helping the others.
Yeah,
So-
so
No? That's a
no.
no?
I think because you're helping
Oh,
us,
okay,
I
that's
think
a
you
yes.
should
Okay.
get something because that gives you hope, doesn't it? Working together.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
And I think
Yeah, I
there's
agree.
going to be some sort of mechanism about this sort of group role where you generate hope. It just sounded from the blurb like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So I have taken 1 supply because you were spending a shift resting,
Yep,
basically, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Yep,
it's time
yep.
to go deeper. Deeper
All right,
underground.
so
We
just
go
for
deeper
everyone's awareness, the bird has 1... Oh, it rested
No, it
for a
restored.
shift. So if the bird rested,
Yeah.
If the bird rested, then it gets its
Did it
energy
get-
back.
it gets all 4, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was one of the reasons why I thought it was good for us to rest, is because I remember reading that because it's really important for the bird to rest.
Yeah, the bird
Yeah,
needs to be
no,
powered.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Awesome.
So come on, final
Okay.
stretch.
We're charging
Final
the bird.
stretch. We're ready.
Oh,
Let's go, Jeremy.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
3 successes.
Oh,
Nice.
So you make your way through. Oh, I didn't do the
Okay.
event again, didn't I? Oh well.
Did we
What?
end up here?
no,
Two.
you did. Oh, no, you didn't do the
I
event.
didn't
Sorry,
do
no,
it.
we just
But
rolled perfection.
yeah, I
Anyway,
don't want one right now. So you
Yeah.
come to the bottom, and at the bottom, basically everything should really still have what should I call it? Light. It's not indicated there at the bottom, so it's a bit unclear. But you certainly on this shift, as you were climbing down, you have passed 2 levels of blight, so you need to do your blight protection rolls
Okay, once or twice.
once, but against the level of 2. It's the highest you passed during that stretch.
right. Okay, I was
Not shift,
about to
stretch.
say, wow.
Oh,
we need 2
okay.
successes to
You need 2
succeed.
6s to avoid
Yeah.
any damage. Yeah.
1 6.
I got 1 6.
1 success.
So I'm now down to heart 6.
And
Oh,
then,
Messina. Nice.
Share.
So we lose 1 damage or 2.
if you didn't get any protection, you lose. You get 2 hard damage. If you had 1 protection, you lose 1. If you had 2 protection, 2 6s, then you
Okay.
lose nothing.
Okay.
So I will now roll the event. So don't forget. You hear a faint whisper on the comm channel, emerging, disappearing in static, and then several voices. They seem to be discussing the best way down, but you don't recognize their voices. They're fading. You look around, but no one else seems to be hearing what you are hearing. Scout, roll for insight.
Okay, that's moi. I am the scout, am I not?
Hmm.
And it's an insight roll. And is there anything from my talents that will help? Ah. Sorry, guys. Well, actually, hold on. You lose one hope. I lose one hope either way, so I won't do anything. I'll just lose the hope. Thank you. Okay.
You feel an icy chill. So I will now take you to the bottom. You could do the scan again. Would you do scan for me again, please?
Yes. I would love to do a scan again. I might even do the bird and the scan again. All right. So talent +1 and the scanner adds 1 as well. Okay, cool. So bonus 1, bonus 1. Bonus 1, bonus 2.
Always interesting when Thomas sits forward, he cuts off the top of his head.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the camera's a bit too close.
That's your camera. It's not my clipping, it's your clipping.
No, it's definitively me.
Oh, that's not a good scan.
And it's not what I'm going to push either with that kind of price point.
No, fair enough.
Okay, wow, yeah. Hey guys, I've got nothing. This scanner's gone.
Yeah, interference is too much interference.
Too much interference.
So you don't get a full layout of this place, but I can read out where you are currently. So you are down there. A chamber opens up from the smooth corridors of the ruin. The structured walls slant upwards to a high ceiling, so they're sort of leaning inwards. Long grooves line the northern part of the room. You're basically coming from the north, rising to the roof in a flower-like intersection. The grooves seem to move as the shadows from the lanterns generate weird interferences. The furrows make the room resemble the inside of a strange machine. There are blue dust flakes that float in the room, reflecting the light of your lamps.
Oh.
The grooves dissolve and give way around the engraved patterns, around some engraved patterns covering the southern wall. A successful logic from our archaeologists could reveal some more.
If only I had archaeology and I had logic. All right, no, both.
You have +2 for runes and stuff, don't you?
I do. I'm even good at it.
Yeah, don't forget you have keepsake.
Yeah. My keepsake? I mean, I'll use it when I need it.
Yeah. It just was a reminder from Douglas.
Yeah. Oh, right. Sorry, I hadn't read the
Good.
chat.
That's
Two successes.
So, you are pretty sure that this ruin must be from the 12th era.
Okay. Do I know anything about the 12th era other than
Make it up.
It's the 12th era?
Your world building. What's the 12th area famous for?
The use of black quartzite to define the glyphs and sort of rounded curved structures as opposed to the more traditional rectangular structures.
Speaking of glyphs, actually, you notice that there is a sort of the circular door that you can see on the Foundry map. Mm-hmm. And in the middle of it, there's a glyph, and you look a bit closer at the glyph, and I'm going to show that to you now. And I'm not going to make you roll again because you had lots of successes. How to. And the other one was pointless to actually tell you. So, this is the glyph in the center of the door.
Right.
And you think this means mechanism or machine or something like that. So what you can now do, and this is true for each of the chambers or areas we're going to go into, you can leave it as that, or you can say, no, we really want to search this place, which means you spend a stretch here, spend a supply here, and get an event here.
Yeah, I guess we can find some artifacts here.
Yeah, because there could be artifacts. Yeah, we should. And often we need to find these people. They could be hidden away somewhere.
Yeah, these people are long dead, I guess. But
is there blight in the area?
There is,
like the purple flakes, they sound a bit blighty.
There is not. It's not shown on the map, but I'm going to rule yes. There is at least one level of blight.
All right, so if we're going to search it, I'm going to get, hey, Tarek, man, can you just, the area? Thanks very much. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to burn a point of energy from good old Tarek.
So you want to clear this area, so while you look, you don't get blight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. You have understood it.
In In the meantime, do we sense anybody following us? Or?
You can do me a perception roll if you like for following.
Yeah, that didn't work.
So
wow, Tarek's pissed at me.
You're asking too much, she chirps at you.
Tarek, it's fair, man. Sorry, dude.
So,
Tarek wants a cracker. Tarek wants a cracker.
You don't. You keep an eye behind you. You don't think anybody is following you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Scout, did you share that you had those noises on the radio? Those voices?
Did I share it? Look, sometimes I hear voices, and sometimes they're on the radio. Sometimes they're just in my head. So I probably did share it, but the rest of the group may not have taken it particularly seriously.
Okay, fair enough. You discover the following while you're searching. Yeah, and I'll just do the perception roll that's good enough for all of you. Mm-hmm. This door that's in front of you has got some tool marks on it. It looks like somebody was trying to hack their way through it, but not very successfully. Off to one of the corridors on the western exit lies a prospector's lantern. It's currently switched off. And there's a patch of iridescent frost on the wall closest to the eastern exit. A successful roll inside if anybody wants. Could tell you a bit more about that. And you also find a grand total of 3 shards. Shards are basically splinters or little bits of artifact, and they can be worth between 50 and 150 Djachroum each. You've got 3 of those.
Take them. I made one. I got 1 success on the inside.
They're small items, I would say. Yeah. So 1 success on the inside. Yeah. This sort of iridescent sort of frost that's building up as a sign of more intense blight that way. Off to the west. And you know what? I'm going to show you the little map of this place anyway, because otherwise it makes it really hard to talk about it. So, I'm going to show you this. Have you got it on the screen?
Yeah. Thank you.
So you are in 2B at the top. That's your chamber.
Yep.
Yeah, and this going down south, that's where the door is, but that's blocked off, so you can either go east or west.
And orientating. Okay, so
north is.
And you said west was where the blue iridescent stuff was, or was it east?
That's what I said.
West, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure. East is the frost. West is the lantern.
Oh, okay.
Might have to open another drink.
Let's go. What do we reckon, guys? Should we go west and rescue the people, which is actually after all the thing
west,
and also moves us away from the blight.
Yeah, let's go west.
Yeah.
Although the guy said, "Have you seen the city?" and he was really badly blight affected. So I do wonder whether that leads that to the east. Anyway, yep, let's go west. We'll head west.
You want
go
to
west,
head west?
Yeah.
So where the lantern is?
Yes, that is exactly what we're saying.
Okay. Gosh, that was a bit loud. That's opening my beer can.
Did not hear it.
So west. I have my own little map here. I'm going to go west. West is left on the map, right? So you're going to the western passage. That might be a little bit of a giveaway for me. Western passage. Okay. So.
Also grabbing up the land.
You're talking, Douglas. But you seem to be muted. I could see you just.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway. So I say to the doctor, why don't you check and see? Just be the guard. Go in front, and because I don't have my gun anymore, I don't have my rifle.
Don't worry, you're the explosive one.
That's a good point. I'll get my rifle out as well.
Hold on, you don't have a gun, right? But are you actually a reasonably decent shot? What's your agility?
4.
A good shot.
4.
Right. Yeah, that's better than me. How about you have my gun?
Sure.
What sort of gun is it?
It's a Luma gun.
You should be able to grab it from the items. I think I shared all the weapons. Yeah.
Do you have anything to protect yourself?
Yeah, me. It'd be fine. Yeah, you'd be fine. I'll keep an eye.
Always our leader, gentlemen.
Yeah, I left my gun there ready.
Okay.
You know I'm a crack shot.
So you enter this curved corridor off to the west. It's a few paces across. There are dust particles all over the place, refracting the dim light around you from your lanterns, And the silence is eerie. It amplifies this feeling of isolation, and every single footstep you hear echoes around. It's almost like there's somebody following you. That's what it sounds like. But as soon as you stop and listen, the sound stops as well. Purplish blue dust flakes seem to be gravitating towards you as you move through there. They're sort of being attracted to you. Mm-hmm. And from the distance, you hear a screeching sound. Like vague but distinct, like nails on a chalkboard. Or stone scratching on stone. There's also a very weak pulsating light coming from the far end of the passage.
Can I see anything from my scope, my gun scope?
Just that light. Yeah, because the corridor curves, you can't look around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah,
we slowly walking, but carefully.
Yeah, cautiously.
Moving further
prepared
towards the next place. Right, next place. The next place is that one. So the screeching gets louder and louder as you get close to it. It sounds very nasty. What do you think it could be?
Could it be something mechanical rubbing against something?
It could be. It's just a bit irregular. It's a bit
irregular or regular?
Not curvicular, no, irregular.
Irregular. Can I listen to see if, because of my mechanical background and the way I understand how things work that way, that I could do a logic check to see if maybe I understand it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You mean it's a pattern that it's repeating? That
it is, but it's irregular.
Okay.
But let's see what the logic says. No, not bad. It sounds like irregular carving, like somebody is scratching something into stone, maybe.
Oh.
Could that be? It sounds like somebody's carving. Could that be one of the survivors?
Yeah, could be.
We found the lantern. That's why we went this way, right? So
yeah.
Forward.
So do we see anything on the walls at the moment?
Yes.
These scratches.
You see some dark patterns on the wall, even in the corridor.
Okay, so I point at these and I say, hey, don't know if maybe you were a little trippy, but you mentioned something about stuff on the wall when we were back up in that circular place and Tarek was looking. Did you? Are these similar?
Were this new glyphs?
With my electric lantern, which I have for just such purposes.
Do you know the fifth element of the film?
Yes.
At the beginning, Aziz, light!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, also the doors and the person and the, priest, you must escape. Anyway, I'm looking at the scratchings, but actually, Yarn's like, hey guys, I think if there's someone down there, we should probably tell them we're coming so they don't get freaked out when we arrive. Which is literally the dumbest idea you guys have ever heard.
Yeah, but that might be pre-warning. Yeah, that's pre-warning.
See, that's why we're named after Jeremy, not after Yarn.
Yeah, I think we should sneak in there so they don't know we're there, and then see what we see, and then we can decide.
Yeah, okay, I like your plan too, Jeremy. Yeah. That's good. It's not like open, but yet it is at the same time probably enhancing the group's survival. So,
Okay. Now, imagining the exterior sound being transmitted to you via some microphones and speakers, basically. Yeah. So you can talk to each other without somebody outside of your circle hearing you, yeah? Just to square that away.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Or we've got hand gestures or something.
You come around
writing
the bend carefully, and you see as you come around somebody with a back to you, a solitary figure sitting on the floor, facing a wall, casting huge, long, distorted shadows against some strange patterns that are written into the stone walls. And the screeching sound is basically this person carving at the wall with intense focus. They're carving something.
What are they carving with?
With a piece of rock.
Right. Wow. They just got a chunk of rock and they're just like...
Yeah, a bit smaller than that. It's a one-handed carving, but yeah.
And these carvings look quite particular. They're quite detailed, aren't they?
How they are looking?
They're alive. I've got their back to you. They've got a suit on. I mean, I have on the foundry thing, I've got a hooded person, but imagine that has a diving suit on.
Parama, I think you need to...
Yeah,
I think you need to help this person.
I will lead the way.
So you step forward.
Yeah.
I have my gun pointed on them in case they do.
You can see that inside the faceplate, basically, this sort of light bluish face inside, completely focused on what they're doing. She's drawing. This is from the name tag. This is Jahamala Kaif.
Sharmala. Hello, Sharmala.
Who's glowing?
Can you hear me?
Can you do me an empathy roll, please?
No, and I got 2 only in empathy.
You know, you zero, the fewer dice you have, the more successful you tend to be.
You gotta love a doctor with 2 empathy.
There you go.
That's all you need. Who needs more dice?
Bedside manner, yeah.
Bedside manner.
Eventually, you sort of put your hand on her shoulder, and then she looks at you with wide eyes, like she hadn't actually seen you before, and just says, Have you come to save us?
Yes. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. And she turns to the wall again and carves a bit more.
What you are writing here? Sorry, I forgot her name.
Yarima.
Jamal.
Jahamala. I'm not sure where to stress it. Whether it's Jahamala or Jahamala.
Let me check it. Jahamala.
Jahamala. Yeah. So, she's carving. It looks a bit odd. It's like 3 vertical structures on a disc with 3 oval shapes underneath it. What I was explaining and trying to explain to other people last time. Imagine a 3-legged coffee table with 3 bottles standing on top of it.
Yep.
It's similar to the circular shape that you showed us earlier. No.
The one on the door, the icon on the door?
Not like that, no.
Not like okay.
It's not like the glyph.
No, because the glyph had 6.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It did.
Yeah, you could do a logic test, or one of you who's good at archaeology could do this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But by now you're actually investigating this place, so there's going to be a shift down here, yeah? Going to take one of your supplies away.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know if she's suffering any blight.
Definitely. She's affected by the blight. But
Did
she's
you
still...
say she was literally glowing blue?
Okay.
Yeah, that was not so much from that. It was from her helmet light. That was
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a very I
saw your face, and I thought, oh, she's
Yeah. Okay,
Blue Man Group. No, she's from the Blue Man Group.
You just look at these, and the patterns around here. You just basically recognize this from some records. Somebody found these in the cave of Syrah in the Auriga system in the year 185, which is 15 years ago. And that was documented. At that site, the patterns seem to have something to do with visions. These patterns that are glowing there. And apparently, if you touched them, then you could potentially get a vision.
Well, then I'm doing that, because not only am I inspired by the fact, but it's also the caves of Syrah, which is clearly where the leaves were found.
It's with an S. But okay, it can be if you like. Make it.
Jan doesn't know
the
that.
Cyril leaves.
Jan's agreed the two together.
Jan's like,
He's
hey,
added the two together.
I can have a trip. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, pump some weed. Let's go.
Okay. So describe what that looks like as you reach out. What do the others do if they want to intervene?
Yeah, I'm focused with the Jahamala, so I'm not noticing that then.
Yeah, I'm paying close attention. I'm just a bit concerned that lives could be
Hey
at risk.
guys,
Doesn't matter.
I think I know what's going on. I think I get it now. Yeah, no, look, see, and I just gently reach my hand out. Oh, hold on, no, actually, wait. Pops his hood up, jams like 3 Cyril leaves in, munches for a second. Okay, got to get into the right mode now. Okay, so it's 100 years ago, and I'm a scholar, and it's the first time I've seen it, and I'm looking at them, and then I reach out, and they'll light up. Watch this, guys, it's going to light up. And then I reach out, and I touch the wall, and I sort of trace the pattern of the glyph. Do they light up?
They light up. Can you do me an insight roll? It was a really cool effect, by the way. Just as you were stretching your hand out, your camera lost your tracking, and you just disappeared.
And I get 2 dice to understand ruins and monuments, or 1 dice to understand glyphs. Okay. Good.
Oh.
That's enough. So I'm going to show you something, and I'm hoping that I'll manage to only show to you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you can decide whether you want to read it out or paraphrase it in your own unique style.
What do we see when he touches it? What do we
I'll
see?
tell you in just a second.
If the light
has
only
a chance
apparent
to
to
read
me, that'd be hilarious. I'm
So
watching.
you should be able to see something now.
I can.
Good. So as he reaches out and touches it, there's just this pulse of the blue light. Almost like the light is making a sound in your head. It's almost like a chime, like a ding, as he does that. And then he just stands there for a moment, stock still. And you're all looking at each other and saying, has he died? Is he okay? And at that moment...
Jan!
He hasn't read everything yet.
Hey. Oh, man. Hey, are you guys seeing this? This is cool,
nothing,
right?
Ain't seen nothing.
Okay, so, all right, everyone. Okay, so just steady yourselves. Holy shit. Whoa. And he's like, hey, did you guys feel that?
What are you talking about,
Nothing,
Jan?
man. Man, that was a trip. Okay, so, all right, so hold on, I'm going to do it again. Right, okay, yep. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing clouds above me. I'm seeing the big gas giant. It's above me as well. And I'm kind of standing on the clouds, or standing in the clouds, or standing under the clouds. It's not really clear. It's one way or the other. And then something's rising out of the clouds, and it's cool. It's really big. It's like a mountain or something. It's coming up out of the clouds. And then I'm standing on the clouds. No, hold on. No, my apologies. I'm standing on the thing. And it's a city. Oh, it's a city. I'm standing on a city. I'm in the clouds. And then, hold on. And then, I think something's going wrong. Yep. Yep. Do you think the city's meant to go sideways? I really don't think it is. I think that's bad. Yep, definitely bad. Yep. Okay, and then the city is it's like, oh my god. And then he goes, no, whoa. Okay, guys, I hit the ground, and it was really not good. So I was on a city in the clouds, floating city. Yeah. And then it slammed. And then it slammed into the ground. But then there was a mountain floating past, just a mountain, floating. Not a city, a mountain. But anyway, it was cool. And it was really big. And, yeah. You know that guy that we met who was talking about the floating city?
Yeah,
Remember him?
Etropo.
Yeah,
The Trepo.
Does the
mask
mask
guy.
mask guy, the Sadalan, adherent.
He used to
Or
be
Sam
flying cities,
Dillon.
didn't he? You saw
Yeah, so there was a city once, and it fell to the earth and crashed into it. And
maybe here.
I reckon, I think it actually happened here. I think we might. So remember the other guy? He said, "Have you seen the city?"
The city?
Exactly.
I reckon he saw the city.
And the city's here, crashed on this moon, in this fissure.
Yeah. Well, holes, ground.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm going with it.
So, Karama, I'm not sure if Yan is a little over trippy.
You're the one that gave him the syrup.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd take that much. But
you think?
Let's humor him. I know you're right there, but let's humor him and believe that maybe the city is there. If that's true, why are all these people really challenged? They don't exactly look like they're themselves. Maybe the guy in that circle room that Tarek saw was the guy scraping the walls until he died.
Maybe. Yeah.
And here she is. She's not good.
He's on the way out.
Going into the city, we better be prepared.
Just the point. Should one of ourselves touch this? Just so we can see the same thing.
Yeah, I think you should all touch it, man. It's got to be experienced first person. Yeah, definitely have some leaves. Well, no, because there's only so many leaves.
I'm very logical as well, and I said, okay, if I can touch this, then it should be okay.
You can't touch this.
What? Yeah, you can't touch this.
No, sorry.
But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Okay, we don't want to.
Do me. What did I say earlier? Insight, was it? Or was it empathy? Insight, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was logic. Sorry.
Logic is fine. You're right, actually. Just reread it.
Well, I failed.
Oh, well. What are you going to do?
What happens when you fail?
What happens when you fail? You don't get the vision. Yep. Failure leads to losing one hope.
I lose a hope.
You can use your mentor, your keepsake, if you want.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I know. Jan is weird, but I believe him. I'm
all right. I didn't see anything, so I don't know. But sounds consistent with what everybody's been saying.
What are you going to do with Jahamala?
We got to bring him with us.
Can we? Yeah, we've got to get her out of here. But I think we should carry on exploring and then come back and collect up everyone.
She's quite weak, but she can be propped up and helped. If you take her with you, it will, however, cost you one extra supply. Just one off.
Okay. Wait. Why? Okay. She's not going to help.
Yeah.
She's fine playing with her wall. Yeah, let her play with her wall.
Finger painting.
Let her play. Let her play. We have to come out this way anyway. We'll go grab her. We'll bring her back. Get the other one. Winch them up. Everything's fine.
I don't think it's a good idea. Last time
the beautiful freeze frame on Doug. Anyway,
I think we should leave it here because we're just carrying passengers. Let's explore the place, find what we can find, and then we leave with everyone we find.
I can at least give her something to calm her down, maybe not doing stupid actions, just to stabilize her, maybe.
I'm going to take the one supply now and basically say that you give her some calms and some food. And interesting question is always how do you eat food without taking your mask off? But
I have some what you call it, open container that you can push it and
good.
It's in liquid form.
And actually, you topped up her water container because she was gasping. She was really dehydrated, and awesome. You topped up her, and that's where the supply goes, basically. And she'll be fine for a little while here, you reckon?
Okay.
Because
Now,
carving
We
stone
just
on
wanna keep
stone
an eye on
takes a
our
long time.
supplies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
Callum?
You continue your
know,
fingerprint.
sorry.
No, go
Do
ahead.
we
go ahead.
do we know the relationship between the blight? Is that reasonably well understood? The relationship between the blight and the end of the builder civilization.
There are theories, lots of theories. What you know is wherever these ruins of the builders are, there's also blight.
Yeah.
So is the blight a leftover? Is the blight what did for the builders?
Caused it.
Lots of different theories. It has not been clarified yet. It has not been discovered yet. I'm sure that will be part of the campaigns.
So,
What was
it's
first?
one of the
Chicken or
campaigns.
egg?
Yeah.
The blot on the ruins.
So, do you want to proceed into the southern passage?
Yes. Or
Yes, please.
the other passage, the one with the deeper blight.
That one that goes across, basically. Not returning, but you're
Ah.
going onwards. That's what we're talking about.
Well, no, I thought that was blocked off with
Okay,
the.
let me
door.
show you the map again.
Can you pop it up?
I might just show you this
Yeah,
play.
it's fine.
I'm not sure I've configured this one right, but I'm going to put you onto this for a moment. Can you see anything?
Ah,
No.
no, because
Okay.
you haven't enabled vision.
Token.
Yeah, that's the last. I did this in a hurry.
There we go.
Nice.
Yep. So
Okay, got it.
We will try
Um,
not to read.
Yeah, there's some things.
Mm.
Ignore the legend. You
Okay.
came from the antechamber to the western passage to the memory
Ah,
chamber.
Yes.
and
So
to
the southern
memory
passage
chamber.
carries on.
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
to what they're calling the key chamber. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
we're following that route.
Yep.
You're
Yes.
following that on. Okay.
Follow around, yeah.
Mhm.
hmm
So I'm going to take you to the key
I shall
chamber.
cease to look now. I'm not.
Now the passage